Hey guys, this is Anastasia. I wanted to share a little something that I am doing tonight. It is the pink moon, and among some other workings that I have going on, I am welcoming Aphrodite into my circle. Last month, I had a meditation in which she came to me and basically told me that she was going to be coming to me to help me out with some stuff. And after getting the okay from Cernunnos and Hell, I did some research and decided, since this was her sacred full moon, that tonight would be the perfect time to kind of open my circle to her. I do work with Hell as my matron and Cernunnos as my patron. I don't really feel a need to go outside of them for guidance and teaching, but I have had a goddess here or there kind of knock on my door saying, hey, guess what? I'm here to help. And so far, none of them have had a negative effect on me. Like, I don't, it's never been a power struggle between, oh my gosh, do I leave an offering for Hecate, or will Hell be offended by that? Or, how's Cernunnos feeling with all this estrogen going on, so to speak. It's never been that. It's always been really a great and positive thing. Because Cernunnos and Hell both have claimed me, they both came to me and basically said, guess what? You're ours. I am claiming you. I've chosen you. I do ask them permission before beginning to work with any other deity as well. I look at it, as infantile as it may sound, the best analogy I have is when you're a kid and you want to go out to play. It's that kind of thing of, hey, I'd really like to, this goddess has come to me. She said she can help me with this, that, and the other thing. And I'm sure you guys could help me with this, that, and the other thing. But since she's come to me, I feel kind of rude being like, nope, they've got it. And both of them hugged me and said, yep, nope, you're kosher. Do your thing. And so when I have opened up my circle to other goddesses in the past, it's been Hecate and Lilith. And with Aphrodite, I felt it right to kind of have a welcoming ceremony of sorts. So I set up this little altar space, some of which are things that will end up on her altar, because even though she could very well be in my life here for a very short period of time, I certainly don't want, I still feel the need to have a sacred space set up for her. I've done that with Hecate and Lilith as well. I don't feel right not having some place where the energies I work with will feel honored. So some of these items will go to her altar. Obviously, the picture of Hell and the picture of Cernunnos and their identifiers will go back to their altars. And then a couple of my candles that I just felt right putting out here tonight will go back to their places. But the idea is I have Hell, I have Cernunnos, their identifiers on either side of the card of Aphrodite, the card I got from the Goddess Guidance Oracle card by Doreen Virtue, and then her special things. And the idea is Hell and Cernunnos are present to welcome her as well. And of course I have this on my kitchen table, which is my hearth, my home, This is where I do my crafting. This is where I do so much of my magic. And so it is very, very sacred to me individually. So I thought that was important. And yeah, so tonight, whatever crafting I'm going to be doing will be done here in front of this, and this will stay up tonight, and then tomorrow I will put everything back where it belongs. But for tonight, Aphrodite, Hel, and Cernunnos will be honored here in my hearth. And as I continue to honor the full moon, I am also honoring them. So yeah, I just thought I might share that. If you are a person who works with deity in any way, shape, or form, and suddenly you have a new one pop in and you're not quite sure what to make of it or what to do, maybe try a welcoming ceremony. I do have some special words that I'll say and things like that, but I don't necessarily know that I should share that part. But set up a little sacred space, set up a little altar, have some time with those energies of your gods and goddesses and who you connect with. With that said, I also know there are quite a few people that do not work with deity. They don't work with any gods or goddesses. There are those that work with the god and the goddess in the abstract. There are those that do work with a tribe, a spiritual tribe. So you have multiple gods and goddesses to connect to for different reasons and aspects and lessons. And then there are those that have, like me, a matron and a patron, or perhaps just a matron. And sometimes that matron and or patron are very, nope, you don't need to work with other energies or other deities. That's one of the major reasons I always ask Hel and Cernunnos, like, hey, so-and-so has come to me and I feel like I should open it up. What do y'all think? And if I get a no, I move on. If I get a sure, okay, then I can continue working on it. But some deities, it's not a thing. I have a friend who works with Hermes, and after a D&D session, he's in a D&D campaign of mine that I wrote and am DMing. And yes, one of the characters very much based off of Cernunnos, and he thinks Cernunnos followed him home, and Hermes was very quick to say, nope, you don't need to work with him. Just no. So, my point is, absolutely, all of those paths are valid. All of those paths work. It's just, this is something I do. So if this speaks to you, why not give it a try? With that, I will close this bad boy out. Blessed be.